After an incredible 22 seasons, the beloved CBS series NCIS has bid farewell to the final members of its original cast. In addition to announcing a new spin-off, the show's creators have added new characters to fill the hole left by the originals. Since its premiere in 2003, this criminal drama, which was created by Don Belisario and Don McGill, has continuously attracted a sizable audience. NCIS has seen a lot of character changes over the years, but the show's designers have always been able to add fresh personalities to maintain the beloved plotline, regardless of who leads the show. According to Screen Rant, hardly no original characters remain in NCIS after the death of star David McCallum last year, which led to the writing of his character Ducky Mallard out of the series. Though he has been essentially written out since the fourth episode of season 22 of the iconic CBS series, Sean Murray, who plays Timothy Farragut Tim McGee, is now the longest-serving NCIS star. In addition to the core cast, Joe Spano has been a member of NCIS from the first episode and plays the recurrent role Tobias Fornell. As the FBI spokesperson in the NCIS world, he immediately gained admirers. His most recent appearance was in the show's 1000th episode earlier this year. Joe's comeback to NCIS is still uncertain and appears unlikely at the moment. The Irish star claims that despite the changes made to NCIS, more fascinating events inside the NCIS world are in the works, according to Mirror US. NCIS, Tony and Ziva, a spin-off, is one example of this. The light-hearted interactions between agents Tony DiNazzo, played by Michael Weatherly, and Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, during the first few seasons of the program will be remembered by longtime viewers. They reconnected off-screen in Paris after departing the original series. Michael Weatherly and Cote de Pablo, the show's original stars, will return to their roles as Ziva David and Tony DiNazzo in the upcoming NCIS season. While de Pablo joined the group in the third season premiere when Agent Kate Todd, played by Sasha Alexander, was murdered, Weatherly has been a part of NCIS since the beginning. Annas and readers of Irish Star had a lot to say about the relocation. Point of grace. For many years, NCIS has been written in a very bad way. 99% of TV series and films, in my opinion, have bad writing. There isn't anything enticing in any kind of entertainment media because of poor acting, poor writing, and AI. I'm not interested in seeing older versions of Ziva or Tony. However, I'd also checked out of the newer iterations of NCIS after a few attempts. The group of individuals who sit around tables repeating each other's trash, then writing, acting, and posting it online, has long since stopped being entertaining. Credible Justin, the typical CBS viewer, is 70 years old, which explains why this show does so well. They rapidly forgot what they had seen since they are senile. For this reason, the premise and story of every NCIS episode are essentially the same. Please, for heaven's sake, cancel these poorly written and performed productions. They are simply terrible. Christmas Addicts. For the first time in a long time, I watched NCIS the other night. I couldn't believe how awful that was. It's clear that the new authors have damaged a lot of the TV shows that have been around for a long time. Joel Clary character growth and procedural episodes that showed how they solved the crimes were what made the show popular. This is no longer the case. Character development is lacking, and the writing is subpar. In the event that McGee leaves, the program will be doomed. Ben Calver compared to the current NCIS, I Like Origins. It is now a comedy of mistakes. There was some drama in the previous episode, but it was the only one. The actors are not to blame. The poor script is. Vet 222. I think the new version of NCIS is equally as good as the first, if not better. New storylines have been introduced by new faces. Do I want to see Gibbs come around once in a while? Sure, but it's not required. Origins is intriguing, yet quite gloomy. I doubt that I watched the show with Tony and Ziva. I became aware of how much I didn't dislike the DiNozzo persona and his annoying actions after he was gone for a time. Steven Stanczyk. Well, they can just dismiss NCIS. Origins as a whole. Almost every NCIS spin-off has me as a devoted fan. I could watch it even if Australia was a touch weak. The latest series is Awful.